everybody, welcome back. Leopazzo, that's the channel. Thanks very much for tuning in, guys. Go ahead and subscribe right now if you guys haven't subscribed, and for all of you guys that have subscribed already, thank you very much. I appreciate it. The channel is growing and we're almost about at 4,000 subscribers. Thank you very much, guys. Well guys, today's video is going to be an actually cool video. We're going to be going to my client's house, which I am right now. We're looking at his 120-gallon saltwater coral reef fish tank. And I set him up approximately about a year and a half ago, close to 2 years ago. He got this tank that was passed down to him from his uncle that passed away. And I went over there and we went to go set it all up and plumb them all up and get everything going. Now we're visiting him about a year and a half to 2 years later, and we're checking up to see how his tank's doing, as he called me up to come perform a water change. So let's have a quick peek at the tank, see how everything's doing, and then we'll get started on this water change. If you want to see more in an in-depth video of this 125-gallon tank when we first set it up approximately 2 years ago, go to my channel and skim through some of my older videos and look for the video that shows the 125-gallon initial setup. To make it easier for you, I'm going to post the link of that video of the initial setup about 2 years ago in the description of this video, so go ahead and check that out, along with the other links that I have there that will take you directly to my Facebook page and my Facebook group, along with Instagram. Be sure to join those pages and groups, and I'll see you guys there, and let me know that you're coming from the YouTube. This tank is currently running with 150 to 125 pounds of live rock approximately, and is also lit by 2 metal halides, which are approximately 170 watts each. These metal halides are doing great with the coral. It is a little bit old school, but my client is still kicking and learning about the saltwater hobby and is yet decided to switch over to LEDs. Let's have a closer look at the sump filtration. This sump filtration is a 30-gallon sump which has a protein skimmer, a submergible in-sump protein skimmer. It has a refugium tank that's built into the back. You can see right there the PVC drain. And you can see on the right-hand side here this green hose which is getting pumped via a pump into the refugium from the sump tank. So this filtration system has 2 tanks involved, which is a 30-gallon sump and approximately a 20-gallon refugium. You can see the 2 bulkheads here from the one side, and we also got the other 2 bulkheads from the other side, which is a drain and a return. Both drains are going down into the sump, and both return lines are getting plumbed via one pump. In this Rubbermaid container here, we're already starting to pre-mix some of the water that we're going to be using for this water change. And you can see from behind the tank we have this refugium here, this 20-gallon refugium, which is separate from the sump tank. This refugium right now, from the way I'm looking at it, it actually has quite a bit of waste built in inside, as there is not enough flow, and I recommended to install a power head inside the refugium, as it is such a tall tank and very narrow that most of the waste is actually being stored at the bottom of this refugium instead of it being drained out into the sump filtration system. So we're going to have a look at that, and my recommendation is to install a power head inside the refugium to create a little bit more flow, to get that extra waste that's being thrown inside this refugium to get thrown back inside the sump and being collected by the protein skimmer or filter floss. Well, I just finished manually removing some of the extra waste that was built up inside the refugium sitting at the bottom. I took it out with a fish net and tried to scrape out as much of that waste as possible. You can see that the water is still a little bit cloudy. But what we've done to fix this problem here is, like I said, is install a power head inside the refugium to create a little bit more flow, so that the outtake of the refugium goes back inside the sump, along with some of that waste that is being built inside there. Well guys, this water change on the 125 gallon saltwater tank is now complete. We changed approximately 20 gallons of new salt water and we removed majority of that water from the refugium. As I said, most of the waste was being collected inside the refugium. So what I've learned from my client here, that on a regular basis he does a water change every month approximately. And along with that, he has his lights, the metal halides, 175 watts each. He has them on for approximately 8 to 10 hours daily, set on a timer. Along with that, he hasn't been doing any dosing at all. No calcium, no magnesium, no alkalinity, or no pH from what I understand, which he's just been doing regular water changes. When my client jumped into the hobby about 2 years ago, he was brand new and did not know very much at all. He's came a long way and now we are learning from him on what works best for him. So guys, that looks like a wrap for today's video. Definitely stay tuned to the channel and subscribe if you haven't subscribed already, as we will be looking at my client's tank in the near future and see how the tank is doing. So guys, thanks very much for watching and we'll check you guys till next time.